Hi, I'm Ed Samuel, career coach with SamNova. Hey, thanks for joining us on this edition of Career Trails. Please like and subscribe to our channel. We're at a new park today. It's called the Oversea Farm. It's really a preserve located in Newcastle County in Delaware. It's a 125-acre park with 1.2 miles of paved trails. It's a great place to bike as well. Well, today it's a bit rainy, overcast, but let's see who we might run into this morning on the trail. Hey, good morning. Hey, thanks so much for stopping and chatting with us for a few minutes. Hey, what's your first name?
My name is Steve.
And where are you from, Steve?
I live very close by to this walking trail, so it's very, very northern Delaware, right on the line of PA and Delaware.
Super. What's your current profession?
I'm currently a licensing executive, responsible for negotiating business arrangements that provide rights, usually licenses, to various forms of intellectual property, mostly patents I deal with. And so I solve problems.
So are you like a patent attorney?
I am not, although work with lots of patent attorneys. I work with lots of other types of attorneys, like litigators. But for the most part, we try to work with licensing counsel. Again, I try to negotiate arrangements to resolve potential conflicts and solve issues.
Well, how long have you been doing this kind of work?
I fell into this. My background is engineering and business. I fell into it basically by happenstance, and I've been doing it now with different technologies. It's held my interest for well over 35 years.
Wow. Now, this kind of role, do you deal with a lot of attorneys and intellectual property? Is there a lot of conflict involved or?
Yes, for the most part, especially if you're dealing in, say, proving infringement and doing discussions to basically convince people to acquire a license, because the alternative is sometimes unpleasant, and that means it will go into litigation. So we try to, and we do. We're successful in over 80% of our discussions that end in an amicably negotiated license.
Well, what an amazing career. Now, if somebody wanted to get into this kind of profession, what you're doing, how would they even go about it?
It's true. I don't think many people. There may be some attorneys in law school that think of this profession, but I think most people fall into it like I did. I think you have to have a good background based in science technology, so either engineering or science, and then basically have some you gather and gain knowledge in certain aspects of intellectual property legal, as well as a little bit more in depth with the technologies. But you have to balance it with business interests as well. So I think if you're curious and you have some of those elements in your background, ask questions and follow people. And there's different organizations and tutorials that can help you branch into this.
Great. And what's your official title once again?
My official title is a licensing executive.
Licensing executive.
Yeah.
Wow. So listen, your career seems really unique in so many ways. But for those people out there that are listening, uh, what's one or two pieces of advice you would give somebody in terms of their career journey?
Um, these may be overly general, but I think they've helped me a lot. That is to stay open-minded, think outside the box quite a bit, and no matter what, and then be curious, ask questions. The other thing I find interesting, especially with LinkedIn and other resources today, is there's a variety of things to get additional education on topics that may not be instantly germane to your line of work, but they may be very interesting in enhancing your knowledge. So I'd say open-mindedness, stay curious, education, and then always be willing to grow.
Super. Well, hey, Steve, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us today at the Oversea Farm here and giving us a brief glimpse of your journey. So
Sure.
have a great day.
Thanks. You too.
So here we are at the end of the trail at the Oversea Farm. Hey, before I leave you, here is the trivia question. What well-known organization purchased the farm from Warren Reynolds back in 2003? Hey, to find the answer to this question and get our career tip for the day, please go to our website, samnovainc.com. Click on Services and then Career Trails. Please like and subscribe to our SamNova channel. I would appreciate it so much. So until next time, this is Ed Samuel, career coach with SamNova. Remember, each and every one of you have a God-given right to get to that better place. Hope to see you on the trail soon. God bless.